Winter is coming for all of us. Just now I took a bike ride outside in the cold. It's the first day of snow here in Toronto, Canada. And everything is covered by a sheet of beautiful white snow. A lot of girls or guys, if they're feeling really romantic, they will see this snow and think, wow, what a beautiful winter. Finally there's some snow. And people are excited about it, for sure. But this winter is going to be something different. We are the sons and daughters of the summers. For the longest time, we've been experiencing a prosperity in economic growth in all over the world, all countries over the world. No matter where you come from, for the past decades, maybe past 30 years, your countries and your economy has been growing steadily and safely throughout a nice, smooth time. But turbulent time has started to occur when COVID-19 hit. That was the beginning of the reckoning. You will see a lot of societies already cannot handle it. For example, like if you see East Asian societies, they still cannot handle it to this day. And then there's also, accompanying with it, economic crisis that are wreaking havoc across Europe right now. A lot of European countries, today, in this first day of winter, they're experiencing food rationing. They're experiencing electricity shortages. So essentially what they do is the government will assign the people certain hours of the day where they're allowed to use electricity. And each family, no matter your household income, you can only buy a certain amount of meat, amount of ingredients, or amount of vegetable, certain amount of stuff from the grocery stores. Now these are not unique anymore because it's happening all over the world right now. A lot of countries are having huge economical crisis because a lot of issue with global economic chain. So for the past decades, we have come together as planet Earth to create a system that are efficient in international dealings and international business, that our whole supply chain is spread out all across the globe as a civilization. But now, this is no longer the case. The hard time is already here. You can see, recently I tried to buy a car from Toyota, Toyota RAV4, which is the most popular model of cars in Canada. Now, I tried to buy this car, but the wait time for the model I want is more than 2 years. So if I want to buy this car, I put on some money up front, like deposit, and then I wait for 2 years just to get a brand new car. And if I want to buy a used car for around like 2 years of use, maybe, that will be more expensive than a brand new car. Think about how crazy it is. If you hold on to your car and resell it in 2 years, after 2 years of use, you actually earn money by using the car. That's a little bit extra there. And then the issue is very clear all across different markets. Whatever you're buying, the prices are going up. If you go to a grocery store today in Toronto, Canada, you will see the prices of food items and the prices of everyday groceries, even toothpaste, are going up because, well, there's same amount of demand. Maybe the population is still growing up, growing higher and higher, but the supply is not enough. The Western world has cut off ties with a lot of its traditional suppliers, such as China, such as other countries such as Russia, which is in war right now with Ukraine. So there's a lot of issues with supply chain, and you can see like our society is not doing well right now. Our governments are functioning, but it's it's not functioning to the expectation of the people because, well, things are happening. A lot of people are losing their home. A lot of people are losing their job. Think about this winter. You go outside and look at the snow, so pretty. But snow, or these kind of winters, historically, in prehistoric civilizations or classical civilizations, these winters kill families. These winters destroy civilizations. Some people will not make it through this winter. Some civilizations will not make it through this winter. I can guarantee you, some of the countries that you know right now they're gonna change government during this winter. The current government is no longer gonna function, and it's gonna be replaced by a new kind of government. This is happening all across the world right now. Seen as the dark times, dark ages, seen as the classical civilizations. You can look back in human history and find what's happening right now is what's happening across human history many times over. We live in circulations, so life cycles of civilization, and then eventually it comes to an end. We are on the downhill right now. We have passed the peak of civilization, unfortunately. So to a lot of extent, we're not living in a good time right now. What we can do as citizens, what we can do as everyday people, is not to worry about all these over and over. I talk about this, but honestly, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried too much about it. I'm not overly thinking about this. Because I know when the price go up for everyday items, I need to be more financially stable. I need to take personal responsibilities of how my own financial statement is doing, how my own business is growing, how my own personal journey is going, and how I'm gonna become a better person. I'm gonna become a better version of myself to sustain my livelihood, to help support the people that I truly care about in my life, to help support the people I consider family in my life. That's my personal duty, and I take that onto my own, and you should too. Considering too much and thinking too much about global events, thinking too much about the grander scheme of things will make you lose sight of the path, the journey you are following on your own. This is going to be a hard winter, and you're going to take responsibilities and personal duties and become mentally tough and become physically capable and healthy to pass through these hard times. Right now, so many things are hunting us down. Like so many variants of danger are lurking around every corner of your daily life. There are a couple different flus happening at the same time. A variant of COVID-19 still exists and is out hunting for you every time you're outside. How do you deal with it? Don't stress about it. Just never think about it as a negative thing. When you stress about these things, it'll make you even weaker. It'll make you more paranoid. And that's not good for your mental and physical health, because mental and physical health are linked. Your brain is only an organ in your entire body. Your entire body functions as one. When your brain is in panic mode, your entire body is in panic mode. So your immune system is not going to function well when you're panicking about these. What you should do is to increase your level of physical activity, not to the extreme, but try to become fit. Take care of your diet. Eat good food, good healthy food. Eat some greens. Balance out your nutrients. And try not to overeat. 3. Get enough sleep. I cannot stress this enough. The most important health behavior that one can do is by getting enough sleep. Is by getting 8 hours of sleep a day. Is by taking a nap in the middle of the day. Is by following your genetic potential of sleep. So essentially we as human, genetically coded human, we need two sleeps. So one is 8 hours sleep at night when it's dark. Second is take a nap, around a 30-minute nap in the middle of the day, after lunch, in the afternoon. That's how we are programmed to live. But a lot of people are not following that lifestyle. The average amount of sleep people are experiencing nowadays, it's around, on average, 6-point-something hours around the globe. That's really bad. That's 2 hours less than 8 hours, which is like a baseline. If you're younger than 18 years old, you need to sleep at least 9 hours per night. Right? If you're in your early 20s, you have to sleep 8.5 hours. If you're in your 30s, sure, you can sleep 8 hours. Right? So you need to think about what your body actually needs. And most of the time, it's more than you think. Your body needs way more sleep than you think it needs. So, speaking of which, these things you can do to overall improve your health, your physical health, and your mental health. Now, after that, you need to also take care of what's called your kingdom and your career. So you need to be able to forge a path or forge a path of your entire life that you can fight through and earn what you deserve in the world. By that, I mean earning money, earning social credits, earning honor and respect from others, earning a high place in social hierarchy, in your particular hierarchy, the people around you. Becoming an independent person, becoming someone that you yourself will actually go out and respect, go and pay respect. So, this is very important. To survive through this winter, it's no longer an easy game. It's gonna be harder and harder. From now on, look outside, look at the weather, look at how many civilizations prehistorically will have collapsed when they see the snow. See how many families will have completely be wiped out. They will all fucking starve to death in the snow prehistorically. And you have to survive. Because you already have something that they don't have. You have electricity. Now, you have a warm heating system inside your homes, ideally. You have a lot of actual clothing, down jackets, things like this will keep you easier to stay alive. But fundamentally, everything comes down to you yourself and your entire existence within yourself. How you cope, how you fight like a warrior in this time. Lead your family through this hard time. Lead your tribe, lead your people through this hard time. And come out of this winter as a survivor and maybe become even stronger. Thank you so much. See you next time.